Okay. This is a coin flip draft. You'll notice here we have different colors because we're going to draft the board and then flip a coin to see who gets which color. So you don't even know whether you're drafting for yourself or not. This one was actually suggested in my YouTube comments from Wiggins773, so thanks for the suggestion. I thought it was a pretty cool one. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the YouTube comments. I definitely am always open to new ways to play, so I'm down for anything like that. So we'll see how this draft goes. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Ready to draft?
I am.
All right. Is it your turn?
I think so.
Okay. Alright, so this is going to look like a pretty normal draft, except Baal is picking orange squares, and I will be picking blue ones, and then we will determine who gets what color after the draft is done. Hello, Mazareth. What's up, Amorek? Hey, Yuppie. Yo, Link. Thanks for the nice amount of months. And thanks for the luck. Okay, it'll be interesting to see how he starts this off, whether he goes for an easy square, whether he goes for a difficult square, whether he picks something like in the middle. What's up, Kashmir? Good morning. I think my goal is probably just to counter him with as even as squares as I can. Because I would rather the two be fairly balanced. I feel like I could potentially win with either. That's an interesting first one. Because it's kind of long, but you almost always do it. I think this is the best counter to that. Along with something like... this usually isn't too bad. It's a pretty neutral square so far. I'm gonna try and counter with some also neutral squares. Huh. We'll see where he goes with this. I'm seeing... I want to pick things, and I kind of want to... I kind of want them to be on both sides. Something like this, I feel like I probably have an advantage on. And something like this, I probably have an advantage on. So I don't want to give all of my advantages to... well, maybe I... do you want to put all of my advantages on one side? Because if I get them, great. If I don't get them, that's also good. Like, I will take Baal having the disadvantage on it. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. What's up, Defining Security? Thanks for the luck. Trying to think of like the hardest. The hardest ones are this key, blue potion. And there's not too many other bad ones. These two, kind of. So I'd say like tier, S tier, hardest squares, these ones. And like A would be like these. But the rest of the board's not too bad. This one's kind of long. There's two DC squares, which is interesting. kind of would like those to be split. But that's not really up to me at this point. Like, if he picks them both, then they're just on orange color. He is thinking very long on this one. Okay, those are both kind of pretty easy neutral squares. I think we're definitely going to add this one now. Because I'd like this to be even. Is there another Deku tree square? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. What's the equivalent of map and compass in Deku? Something like Skull Kid. Something like... yeah. I'm trying to decide how bad to make orange or blue. Okay, I think let's do like this, and then see if he counters with King Dodongo. See if he's trying to keep it even or not. Because, like, these are obvious counters to each other. Or this. I guess all three of these bosses, really, are kind of similar. Bongo's probably the easiest. You don't really need any equipment. King Dodongo's probably next, because you usually have some type of explosive or can pick up the bomb flowers. Defeat Phantom Ganon usually needs, like, hookshot or slingshot. Or bow. Which usually you end up with at least one of those somewhere along the way. So he might do both of those bosses, actually. I'm afraid if I go and put both of these on blue, he's gonna see those as relatively difficult and put some difficult things on orange. And then I'd feel like I don't want orange. There's so many bosses on this. Morpha, King Dodongo, Bongo, Phantom Ganon. White Wolfos, Kappa. Kind of crazy, the amount of bosses. Nine hearts. That's a lot of hearts. I feel like this is the perfect counter to hearts. Because now blue is beating 3 bosses and passing 3 heart containers, and orange is probably going to beat a bunch of bosses too. The difference is that orange right now doesn't have to beat those specific bosses, which can be a little bit tricky, but... I wonder if I just, like, throw in a really hard one on blue. What he would do. I think we do, like, these, because I don't need the items, necessarily, for those. I don't need the boomerang, and I don't need magic with fire source to get those things. I kind of want orange to be a little bit harder right now. I'm hoping he also wants that. Oh, I just realized one of these two is not getting drafted. Most likely. I don't know, I feel like this is an interesting draft because I feel like every time I'd play it a little bit different. Just try and do some different stuff. See what happens. Made him think. Yeah, I didn't cut my beard this summer, so this is over a year now. I think last September or so. And it's staying for at least the winter, because there's really no reason to cut it now. I really made him think on this one. Yeah, I've done like a little bit of curl with my mustache before. Just like put a little bit of wax. I really feel like I would love to have like the big curls, but I don't know how to really get that to stay or set up that way. So I would need like a super strong wax and like spend a lot of time with it, but I don't. I don't typically spend a lot of time on those types of things. But it is really nice. There was one morning it was, well, it hasn't been that cold yet. It's been under freezing a little bit in the mornings. But it is nice because I step out and it's like, oh, my whole face is protected. I'm covered. He should absolutely take the shadow keys here. If he doesn't, I'm basically going to force him to. I think I can force him to. I mean, he's got to draft this one, I think. I think we'd take We would take these two if they're available. And if this one's not available, then we take this one, I think. Well, there are no commands, Red Joan. So even like beta quest doesn't work. Okay, perfect. That is the play I thought he would take. But essentially, we are not using our normal colors, we're just picking random colors, and we're drafting. But then we're going to Coinflip and see who gets which color. So you're drafting with, you know, you could draft a solid board for yourself, but then Coinflip it to your opponent. I think this is... I feel like this has been relatively balanced. Like, I don't know that blue or orange has a big advantage or disadvantage. I can't say which I'd rather have, to be honest. Okay, how do you want to flip it?
I'm gonna say heads is orange, tails is blue, and I don't know who decides.
You want to? Do you have a coin? I was gonna just do something online with like a wheel. If you don't have.
We can also do that. I would have a coin, but we can do the wheel. Yeah.
You want to do the wheel?
Sure.
You want me to do the wheel? You want me to do the wheel, or are you doing it?
I thought you were going to do
Okay, I'll do a wheel.
Okay, sounds good.
Dang it, I'm trying to get it on my screen. Am I spinning for me? We'll just say I'm spinning for me.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, I got orange.
Okay.
What's up, Kierling? What's up, Jimmy? Thanks for the luck. Yo, Smackrat, thank you for the luck. Rigged. So rigged. So I actually got the ones he drafted. That's interesting. And he got the ones I drafted. We'll see how that goes. What's up, Dustpan? Morning. Thanks for the luck. starting in Lake Hylia.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, I am ready.
Okay, I am ready as well. Then I will do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. Okay, come on, Zone. We're gonna go open this door, and then we're gonna, go die. Damn, I can't get this bingo board to, like, be in the right spot. Like, it just looks like it's got a black line in front of it. There. That's better, I think. Alright, let's go! And now we play it like a draft. First to get all of their squares, I have to get all of the green ones. Baal has to get all of the red ones. I don't know, I feel like it was pretty balanced. I was gonna be okay with either. Either color, really. Both need Zelda, both need a lot of kind of collection things. Both need DC. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. He has 3 squares that are just a boss. It's like you find that one loading zone, you get a square, basically. I have 2 such squares. Mido's Chest and King Dodongo are kind of like that. So I feel like my collection is a little bit more open-ended. 9 hearts is basically, you can get those anywhere. 20 skulls, you basically can get those anywhere. You don't have to target, like, a specific thing. That's good for me. Leaving Kak goes to Shadow Temple. He needs no. I need no. He needs this. The 5 Chowd Death Mountain area skulls. So I don't need. Well, I do need 20 skulls. But I'm not really worried about skulls yet. Shadow Temple. So I already have Shadow Temple. Boom, and that helps here. Obviously, and hover boots are good for multiple things. Okay, let's get the choose. What's up, Yambala? How's it going? Up. I don't know how that one missed. First try. Got shoes, got a sword. We're in the business. Okay. He needs the Skull Kid. I need Deku Tree. Let's do it. Can't get the slingshot, but that's okay. I don't really need the slingshot that much. I don't know, chat. Which side do you think is better? Red or green here? I don't know. It just seems like it's pretty balanced to me. I don't know that I would prefer one or the other. The one key in each dungeon here really sucks. That's probably the worst. Although I am in Shadow and Forest kind of anyways. For other squares. It makes it a little less bad. But he has like almost no dungeon stuff. He's got Spirit and... like, I mean, DC. But almost everything else is just overworld. I guess, like, the GTG keys. I don't know why I would ever need to have that broken later, but... I generally like to get caught before I get the hook shot, just to see if that goes anywhere important. That is quite an interesting one. If I don't get the hook shot, I can have a forest temple. But I would have to then get all of the skulls without the hook shot. Which means disgusting hovers. I think I'm actually gonna get this one. Watch this. Nice. Yo, what's up, bunny rabbit? I probably shouldn't have done that. Triggered the elevator. Because there is a skull in the basement. But it's not like having the hookshot matters all that much for that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Fuck. I'm doing alright. Hope you're doing well, bunny. I'm gonna grab this skull and this key, at least. That was rude. We'll see if we find the other Forest Temple entrance, you know, like the actual one, because obviously that hookshot one is... Getting caught by the Gerudo guards is not really the like, main way in here. But that's good, I have 2 of the temples. For my squares. Okay, we'll do this. Magic. Would be kind of nice to have FW. I could also just get FW and place it in Forest Temple, and then get the hookshot. We'll see. Let's go to a house. Don't really care. I am gonna need 3 shields. I'm gonna regret this so much if I don't get... If I have the opportunity to buy the Deku Shield now. I think I'm just gonna farm a little bit till I get 40 again. Because I'm kind of stuck here, yeah? This is kind of a shit loop. The graveyard, I can die, but that's about the only other option I have. Yeah, leaving graveyard sucks. Let me just get to 40 here. Just in case. Because I'm... Well, I guess 35 is enough. Because if I would hit, like, the Deku shop and not have enough, I would be so pissed. Where are the 5 rubies? Okay, that's it. Now, we have to die here. To get out of this loop. Or I could, I mean, I can just save warp, but... I'll try this. That's good for him. We don't really care. That's kind of sneaky, though, right? How would you even do that? We do need hearts. We'll grab... if they're gonna just literally put them in my face. Okay, get the cookery sword here. That's good. Okay. Had to come get it. All right. He needs the wasteland. I've already done this. Okay. 2 trials. Actually, getting 6 trials might come into play here. The free square. Clearing 6 trials. Because I could definitely see one of these being just, like, impossible to find. I've had no market yet. Back alley. Okay. Grab easy skulls like this. Okay. Easy skulls like this. Alright. He needs level 1, not me. This is my first outer collapse. I feel like the draft was... We were both picking pretty neutral squares to begin with, and then... Oh no, it felt like we were trying... At least I was trying to. It might have been Baal. I think Baal was trying to as well. Balance it. Rather than try and stack one direction. It was interesting. I don't know if I'll probably try and play it differently kind of every time, honestly. Just to see how things go. Like, he started with 20 different skulls, which is super neutral. I countered with 5 maps and 5 Child Death Mountain skulls, which is also 2 pretty neutral squares. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Well, certainly not without a shield. Lol. Getting strength here allows me to beat this if I would find it already. Doesn't really help with anything else, but... I need to try and remember this. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, it was up there, leaving Death Mountain Crater from the top. Eventually, maybe not directly. We'll go to Upper Desert Colossus. Although, I mean, we can always just hover there. Death here is probably best. Kinda sucks burning 2 chews on it, though. Man, that was a sick Mitos Ruby. Grab easy hearts. Let's do Link's house. Don't need that for once, the Hyrule Field Skulls. Wow! Damn, I kind of wish Hyrule Field Skulls was on the board. That's sick. Okay, getting caught by the inner guards goes to Temple of Time. I need to try and remember that because I never remembered the Temple of Time. Good. Caught by the inner guards. Tree and Hyrule Field. Tree and Hyrule Field. Tree Grotto, Hyrule Field. Hyrule Field Skulls. Goes to Temple of Time. Either one, basically. We still need a shield, damn. Watch Spear Temple be my first shield again. It just seems like it always is. Somehow my first shield. My first Deku shield. Okay. Okay. All right. I like to try this door at night. No real reason to wake Talon. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Do it again. All of the Hyrule Field seems to lead back to Hyrule Field pretty quickly. Hyrule Field is super interconnected with other Hyrule Field spots. I guess we'll grab this. Yo, even Zen? Thanks, man. Thanks for the compliment on the beard. I grew it myself. All natural. Free range runner guy. Good dive. Alright, that's 4 trials. They're not gonna kill me in time. Come on, guys, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Nope. Alright. Baby PX is my new best friend. Yeah, at least we're close to other things that could kill us. Damn. Peahats might actually be one of the most terrifying enemies in the game. I can't believe they put them. Like, imagine you're a kid playing and you beat the Deku Tree, right? And Goma was kind of scary. And then you just go out into the world and you're like, oh, what's this big plant? And then it just comes alive and has blades of death. That take a whole heart of damage. Like, how many other things in the game that are even close to this level do 1 heart of damage? Gold Skotolas, but they're stationary. Like, I don't even know when you would hit 1 heart of damage later. What's the next enemy that does a heart of damage? Like, do you even hit anything to Astolfos? Yeah, that is true. They're terrifying, but you can literally just not go near them. Yeah, I don't know. Dodongo's Fire Breath? That might do a lot of damage. It seems like it should do a lot of damage, but... But I don't know, I feel like the damage just never scales. That is my one thing about this game. The damage just never scales very well. Oh yeah, the Beamos, you're right, Beamos did 1 heart. Do they? Or do they do a half? Yo, Scooby, thanks for the luck. I kind of feel like I have to do this. I'm kind of burning a lot of my shoes. But yeah, I feel like once you get to, like, 6 hearts and a bottle with a fairy, you're basically never in jeopardy of dying. Like, what the hell? What's even gonna kill you at that point? You have 12 hearts and nothing does more than, like, a heart of damage. Graveyard at Day is, like, really bad. You almost have to just die to get out of it. So I'm like, I'm never gonna grab this Skotola. I always want it for deaths instead. Is Beta Quest the only game with decoupled rando entrances but vanilla item? I mean, can't you do the settings on the OOT randomizer website to do that? Although decoupled rando entrances on randomizer do act a little bit differently than the Beta Quest ones, I believe. I mean, I tried an MM randomizer once. It makes me always realize how little I actually know about MM. Don't need a boss key or anything. Ooh, okay, we can get the hook shot now. Gorilla Fortress 1 just goes to Forest Temple. That's really, really good. Gerudo Fortress 1 goes to Forest Temple. Gerudo Fortress 1. Gerudo Fortress 1. Gerudo Fortress 1. No reason to get gold scale. And this heart's slow. Okay, we'll follow Zelda here. Yeah, there's never any logic to beta quest, so the loading zones are always just completely scrambled up, but somehow it always ends up like working out. There are very few seeds where you get completely locked. There can be closed loops, but the way beta quest works, there's just enough opportunities to get around them with deaths or Sun Song or something like that. I don't think deaths in Sun Song work the same way in the item randomizer, loading zone randomizer, but here you're able to die in certain ways that can often get you into potentially a closed loop. The perfect example being that famous one that I did where leaving Zelda's courtyard was getting into the courtyard. And we were able to find the loading zone. Ooh. Ooh. Oh shit, I don't have a shield. I was able to ghost spawn the loading zone from leaving there with a death. And that put me in the courtyard. Yeah, so at this point, Coinflip draft doesn't look like it makes any sense. But essentially, the board below, we drafted with different colors, not red and green. We both just picked a different color and drafted. And then, after the whole board was drafted, we flipped a coin to see who would get which. So, you're kind of drafting... Like, you could draft a really solid board for yourself, and then it gets coin flipped to the opponent. So, I think Baal and I both, this being the first time we've tried this one, we both kind of played it pretty neutrally, like trying to balance the squares. I'd be curious if we always kind of take that path, or we just say, fuck it, this one's going to be an easy one, and we'll see. Honestly, I'm perfectly content to always balance. Because I feel like I will... Ugh, this one sucks. More often than not, be able to get the 12... If it's truly even, be able to get the 12 squares before he gets his 12 squares, but... I mean, it obviously doesn't always work out like that. Baal has kicked my ass the last 2 weeks, so... I can't be talking too much shit. Ooh, that's a good ice cavern. I have Serenade of Water, but I can't get it as a child. Yo, Katie, good morning. Okay, we just need to, we need to remember. Leaving Kakariko goes to Shadow Temple. Leaving Gerudo Fortress goes to... Ice Cavern. Gerudo Fortress 1 goes to Forest Temple. Okay, I'm trying to hold all of this in my brain. Also, Baal and I like to play no notes. Sure. So part of the fun is trying to remember where these things are. I've already done this. And it was good. Getting caught by these guards is good. Katie, have you messed around with Jimmy's battleship site yet? Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Nice. No shield King Dodongo. This is why we got the silver gauntlets. That's not fair. Yeah, all good. I was just curious. Alright, we're winning 3-0. That's good. Although he doesn't really have too many super easy. Like, boom, you hit it and you're done. Actually, he has almost none of those types of squares. Don't want to load up on hearts too much here. Oh yeah, new gaming store. I'll check it out at some point. I remember I used to when I first moved out, and I guess like streaming was still kind of fairly new, and I was speedrunning fairly competitively. I would go around to garage sales in the summer and look for N64 controllers that were decent, and I found none. I thought that might be a good way to get my hands on some, but now I feel like who would be giving away N64 controllers in 2023? Like in 2012, it's kind of like, yeah, there would be kids that had grown up playing N64 that moved out, and then like they're just having a garage sale, getting rid of all of the N64 stuff, and now I just feel like N64 stuff is, I don't even know how you fucking find N64 stuff. Other than like you just straight up eBay. Or like a store like you mentioned, Katie. Yeah, and then if you do find it, it's often, like, pretty marked up at this point. Yeah, I actually do have a decent amount of good ones. I have boxes upstairs that are labeled good, mid-tier, and like trash. And I have organized them all based off of their joysticks. And I actually still have like 4 or 5 in the nice. I have 4 or 5 in the good bin. And the one I'm on right now is from 2018. So, like, I can wear them in pretty good, and especially because it's not like I'm like competing for world records or anything. How did he see me? It's not like I needed the controller to be absolutely perfect. Plus, I also do have that steel stick somewhere I could install in any joystick, or in any controller, and keep that thing going for a while. So I think I'm in good shape for at least 20 years. With what I have now, if, like, my console would die, or, like, my cartridge would die, then I don't really have too many backups of that. My consoles are probably the weakest point. Oh, I've done this already. Yeah, I don't know exactly where that steel stick is. Ever since Golden had to, I just could not, he could not leave it go. Had to open it. And it's like I didn't have the tool, or what, I didn't have the proper stuff to actually get into the controller. And it's like, oh, okay, well, here's this opened thing now. That's like this small. Oh, I have Sunsong now. Let's go. Oh, yes. Finally. I get a Deku Shield. And bombs. And what do I need here? The mapping compass. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like one thing about like having guests over, I'm really particular about my stuff. My stuff all has like a place to be, and I am okay about like just letting it go and it not being it doesn't really bother me, but it's something that it's just like, this is something that like for myself, I just keep everything pretty organized. I don't know about a centimeter being off, but yeah, everything kind of has its place. And if it's not in that place, then it's just like, here's the thing for me. It's like, I could put my hand on so many things in this apartment. I have so much gaming shit upstairs, but it's just like, I could put my finger on most of it within, you know, a minute of digging around. But if it's not there, it's gonna take me half an hour to find it. Actually, I just had a dream. I've been under the weather this past week, but it's not like a typical, like, cold. I have no idea what it is. It feels very, very odd. Because, like, my stomach's kind of upset, and I feel kind of just, like, run down, but I could go run 10 miles right now and feel like nothing in terms of adverse effects. But I just kind of feel off, and I had some weird dreams last night, and one of them involved me not knowing where, like, my driver's license was. I lost, like, some type of my engineering, like, certificate. I didn't have, like, my passport. All these, like, really important things were missing, and I couldn't find them. And it was just, like, a super frustrating dream. And I woke up, and I was like... I was just so angry. But... So you have general zones of stuff as your sorting method. I don't even know what I would describe it as. Yeah, kind of. Because things are pretty compartmentalized. Okay, I gotta go get the map. Alright, is Baal even playing? No, you know what? I deserve this. I deserve this after the last 2 weeks where he just kicked my ass. What do I still really need here? Damn it, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do it with a bomb. Damn it. I still need Zelda. And I still need these temples. Fire, water, and spirit. And then I still need Mirror Shield and a bigger wallet, but I'm not concerned about the wallet, really. For... the sword. This would be like beating Baronade, which I'm never going to do, so... Okay. I've already done this one. I mean, I know where Forest Temple's at. I don't see why I would need this. To shoot any arrows? I'm not gonna bother with this. I'm actually just gonna do... Wait. Yeah. Yeah, I can't see why that would help me with anything. I forget where the Temple of Time's at, of course. We have done almost no market. Wow. We gotta try these markets. Oh, finally, a graveyard at night. Jeez. I can at least do the graves now. Yeah, I've done this. I've done this already. This goes to the other cow. Yep. Okay. Why do I remember dumb shit like that goes to the other cow, but I can't remember, like, actually important things like the Temple of Time? Yeah, let's get these. Yeah, that would just make too much sense, right, Katie? Temple of Time, eh. The fact that there's back-to-back cows? Oh, we're gonna remember this. Somehow that's gonna be stored in my brain. We're up to 14. And I need 3 more in Forest, so that's already 17. I need 3 more. Hey, Baal's on the board. That's like 5 trials, I think. This is why we don't want to collect too many hearts too early in the game. Because we do still have to die sometime. Although having Sun Song does help a good bit with that. We've done everything here except Lost Woods, I think. Okay. White flash. Okay. 'Kay. 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 'K Alright. What's up, Dragon Wizard? White Flash. Yeah, this board had crazy amounts of dungeons. Oh, why am I doing this? I have Sun Song. There are no commands at the moment from Frinker Z. I'm working on a runner bot. But of course, I can't just download one of the millions of Twitch bots already available. I have to make my own. And try and learn code and everything. Why? Because it's fun. So, it's taking some time because I don't know programming. But I think it's fun to try and learn. Oh my god. Have I done this before? I think I have. Either way, market. Let's continue to work on our markets. Exactly. Why use something that's been already built? Pretty much customizable to what you would need. When you could spend hundreds of hours figuring out how to do one yourself. I don't know, though. I like the, kind of the, here's the thing about, like, programming for me. I enjoy, like, the puzzle aspect of it. Even though I don't, like, I don't think I would want it for, like, a career or a job or anything, but... I just kind of enjoy putting something together and trying to make it work. Yeah, for me... Ooh, but we don't have the Mirror Shield yet, regardless. We can't really do anything, can we? No. I do need a key, but I don't think I can get one. Is that all the trials? But yeah, I don't know. It keeps my brain sharp. I feel like I used to be so much better about, like, doing sharp brain activities. And it feels like in the past, I don't know, 5 years or so, 5 to 10 years, I've been not as good at doing that. And I just fucking watch, like, brainless shit on YouTube. When there's so many other, like, good YouTubes that I could be watching that would actually be, like, stimulating. But... you can't cut yourself on a smooth brain. This is a pretty easy heart. I say we grab it. Might as well step in here. Listening to my stream has gotten you close to your world record run. Alright, if you get world record, I'm basically, it's basically a co-op at this point, right? We did this. This just goes to the other Hyrule Field one. And then this goes to the Temple of Time. I remember Temple of Time! Well, getting caught by these guards goes to Temple of Time. Right? Did I actually remember Temple of Time again? I just needed to be close to it, right? As long as I get close to the loading zone, it's like I can just sniff it out. Okay, we're not ready to go adult yet. I think I want to try all the rest of the markets. And then we still don't have Hookshot, which is kind of a big deal. Although it's not the end of the world. Zelda's kind of a big deal. And that one is... Well, that one's not really the end of the world either. Okay, yes, markets. Markets, markets, markets. Let's try all of the markets. Don't forget this. Don't worry, I won't. Except... Okay, we can get a key here easily. Five minutes later. Where was Temple of Time? We already know. We already know that's what's gonna happen. The bomb bag 30 is just too good. Yeah, this, I had some options here, I think, on this one. Yeah, I can do this now. Okay. More markets, good, good. Trying all the markets now. What's up, Onzuka? Thanks for the Prime Gaming. 62 months. It's a lot of months. This one. Alright. I'm gonna grab a key. Not that I shouldn't be able to get back here, but we don't want to have to store any more brain power to remembering where this is at. Can you imagine watching this stream for 62 months? Only fools would do something like that. Alright, now I need Water Temple, which I know very easily where that's at. And Spirit Temple's still the one we don't have. It's all good, Scooby, but yeah, watching for 10 years. Can you imagine? Kinda crazy. This one. Now we're hitting a lot of market. If we could just find that Zelda. This is the owl. We've already done that. Let's go do this. Imagine streaming for more than 10 years. There's really no reason for me to do Jabu. Baronade's the only thing that would be worth the boomerang at this point, and I don't think that's going to be what we want to do. Yeah, AGDQ 2012, I did Majora's Mask. I did actually run Majora's Mask. I think I had like a top 5 time in Majora's Mask at one point too. Like I was actually pretty good at both. And even into like 2013, I was able to do 100% Majora's Mask decently well. Not like amazing, but like I had okay times for it. MM Hundo was kind of cool, actually. The problem with like trying to follow a route is really challenging because the route is based off of like you getting to certain places at certain times to trigger certain events, and if it's like you fall behind because you're just learning, it's hard to, you have to constantly like play with the clock to try and get it to work, and then sometimes it's like the clock is tight no matter what, and yeah, honestly, learning, I really do enjoy. It's just like, I enjoy learning, like, a new category. I haven't done that in a long time, but I feel like I should just pick something new and try and learn it. Something like MM 100% is a good one. I still don't have the mirror shield. I don't know. What I mean is, like, I just don't think it would be good to, like, pick up some, like, SRM OOT category. Because it's like, those are just so crazy over my head in terms of what is needed. MM Blindfolded was way harder. I knew the maps way less. Let me just see. This is the child side. This is no good. I know the map's way less, and the movement is way less structured. Like, moving around, the camera, moving around, side hops, backflips, and stuff. The different forms, like being Deku form and needing to fly, is like, ugh. I remember where that forest temple was at. We should be able to get this. Gerudo Fortress 1. Yeah, this is fine. But yeah, I feel like MM was just so crazy blindfolded with no strategies, because the challenge of what I was doing was not to go in with like strategies, right? I know exactly how to move through this room type of moves. But with MM, it's like I almost had to just pre-scout the rooms because I didn't know them well enough. And at that point, it's kind of like, okay, I'm taking note of like walls, I'm taking note of different sounds and things. And at that point, it's like, okay, I'm not really making a strategy, but I'm kind of making, you know, strategies. And there were just some, like, it just has a lot more insane shit, like, like the Goron race. Even getting the keg to the rock to do the Goron race is, like, super tight timing. Very difficult to do. You have stuff like the aliens, which I literally just cheesed and paused 8 million times. But how are you supposed to aim at the aliens? The funny thing about aliens is if you could just target the aliens, it would have been super easy. But no, you can't target, so... Right? You can't target them, I don't think. I don't know, there was just so many things in MM that were more challenging blindfolded. Whereas OOT, I feel like I could pick up blindfolded stuff OOT tomorrow. I haven't done it in like 5 years. I could pick it up tomorrow, and I would be able to... I'm not gonna say cruise through, but like... I could probably beat the game in like one sitting. Probably. I would probably actually be pretty close to my marathon time, I would guess. 24 hours? 30 hours? I could do that in 30 hours. I'm just so much... Like, I just have so much experience with it. I kind of want to buy this bean and plant it. I have wanted to do more blindfolded stuff. Yes. There are more projects I want to do in OOT. I just need to sit down and actually do them. What I need to do is code this runner bot, get my bingo stats sheet updated, do that coding. I want to learn how to multi-stream, because now you're allowed to stream on like YouTube and Twitch at the same, so why not just do that? I want to get all of that done. This is my New Year's stuff. We're gonna do all this stuff. Then I'm gonna get back into some of my streaming projects. But like, I feel like all of these other things, I don't have to. I feel like I have to do them first. A multi-streaming service? I don't know anything about it. Matt added making a YouTube bot? Probably not. I think Twitch would be like the main chat always. For me, at least. But yeah, maybe Katie, I don't know. I don't know anything about how to do it yet. So it's something that I need to look into. And again, I don't need to look into it, but I feel like I do. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be busy here through the holiday at this point. This goes to Temple of Time. Yeah, I mean, plus, if I'm doing, like, especially if I'm doing blindfolded stuff, I don't want the screen filled with 5 chats. You know, it's only gonna be the Twitch chat, so... Shit, I just lost my bugs. Yeah, I had a window in November that was okay, and I just kind of didn't really act on it enough. And then I've got a bunch of other stuff till mid-January, and then GDQ, and then... Ugh, and then I also have scheduled some of my, like, dental appointment stuff for shortly after that. Because, like, late winter is a good time for me to get those types of things done. Because I don't really have too many other projects. Like, usually the months of, like, January, February, March, I'm not really busy. There's just not a lot of stuff for me to be doing. Well, I don't know. But yeah, I'll have some time in the new year. Oh yeah, we never did this. White Flash. This is like beating Twinrova. Man, dying here sucks now with 6 hearts. Yeah, I actually registered for AGDQ yesterday. I still have to do the paperwork. Hello, I'm right here. But I will at least be able to go. And be there in the evenings. Which is probably all I really need to do at this point. And maybe if it stays here, I can think about in the future, like, doing, organizing, like, a Family Feud again, or having, like, some type of panel, or something. I guess we get to choose. Okay, I'm asking somebody in chat who thinks they can explain this rule set, that heard me speak it or knows how we drafted, was around at the draft. Can anybody explain it? I would just show up with your flute. I cannot see why that would be a problem. What's the worst they're gonna do? Ask you to put it away? Oh, hell yeah, let's go! Alright, I feel fairly comfortable going adult at this point. Let's clear out the market, and then maybe we just do it. I have Hookshot, I have Zelda now. Yeah, we did a normal draft. Except we weren't red and green for our colors. We just picked random colors. So I was just a blue, he was orange. We did a draft. But then we flipped a coin. Who would get which squares? What's up, Sour? Yeah, Katie, I think panels, I don't even know. Dude, I feel like GDQ has a big problem with distributing information. It used, I don't know, I feel like it's probably always been a problem. No, you flipped a coin, and you got, like... Basically, I spun a wheel. It had blue or orange on it, and I said, this is for me. I spun it, and it landed on orange, so I got the orange squares. I did not get the squares I drafted. I got his squares, which is also interesting. Like, sometimes you'll get your own squares, and sometimes you won't. But yeah, I don't know. I saw GDQ's thing, I think, with the panels, and I thought about it, and I was like, maybe not this time. Maybe next time. Their volunteer thing I probably could have done, but it's just like there's so many things that have deadlines, and it's just like they tweet it once, and like that's it. How else are you supposed to see it? Unless you're like constantly checking up with the site, and I don't think very many people do that. Hey, the Zora Zora, thanks. Grew it myself. All organic. Free range. Where was it? I mean, they tweeted it out at some point. Yeah, I tend to check Twitter a decent amount, and I still miss the shit that they post. Because it's like, I'm not scrolling through everything. If people aren't talking about, like, a registration or a deadline for volunteers, or a deadline for panels, or a deadline for... It's like, I'm just not gonna see it. What am I supposed to do? Plus, it's like the things like panels, or even like the game submit. I guess the people that are wanting to submit games are like on that shit. But like people that are probably on the fence about submitting a game, I don't know. For me, it's just like, that's not in my brain about the January AGDQ in September or shit, you know? Like, I'm not thinking about that stuff in September. And I get it, they have to think about it. They have to organize it and put it all together by that time. But, I don't know, it's just kind of not a thing I'm thinking about yet, typically. There's a chance I haven't done this one. Also, the score is now 9-8. It was like, we feel like we had a lock on this, but we really don't. Like, I still feel like I'm in pretty good shape, but I have done this. This is new. Yeah, that is a good point. I feel like their website kind of doesn't have a ton of information. Sorry, a song was basically useless for me. It doesn't do anything. I just ran into the cutscene. I was like, well, we might as well just watch it now, because I'm gonna have to avoid it for a while here. I was gonna say, I would love to try the rest of these markets. Did I do that one? Try the rest of the markets and then go adult. The game is tempting me to go adult. We will resist. It's not 2 hours in yet. Let's go back to the market, though. Do I have 20 skulls yet? How many do I have? 16. There's still 3 in forest. Yeah, I agree. It's hard. Like, obviously, if you're established and you know, then it's easier. But if you don't, it's challenging. It's really tough to get into and stuff. Yo, what's up, Midna? There is no more bot at this point. Frinkerzy is dead. Oh yeah, I fucked this up last time. Let's try it now. So there are no commands. I'm working on a runner bot. But, you know, that's kind of... I don't know programming that well, so I'm just, you know, learning. Who killed Frinkerzy? I think it was probably Twitch API. He was a good doggo for a long time. Yeah, so Coinflip is Basically, we drafted, not red and green below. We drafted different colors, blue and orange. I drafted blue, he drafted orange. And then at the end of the draft, we flipped a coin. And it was, you know, basically 50-50 of which color you would get. So you don't know if you're drafting your own board. So you could draft one really well, and then it just goes to your opponent. Oh, okay, thank God I don't have that many hearts. How did I not hit that? Okay, I think we're gonna go dull. I think it's time. The only thing I don't have is Spirit Temple Key. I can pretty much get everything else. It's just a matter of remembering where the stuff is at. Let's do it. Click a square and flip a coin. Yeah, and then once one person would get 12, the rest go to the other person. Could be interesting. Feels like that would be, well, it's not totally random because there is still some choice in drafting. But yeah, I mean, I'm down to play any which way. This one was suggested in my YouTube comments. And I liked it, so I was like, let's try it. She ate my horse, or she ate my sword. If you just started column 1 and row 1, wouldn't it just be... We've done that before, but not, like, 1 through... Basically, it became... Everything left of Blue Potion here was one player, and everything right of Blue Potion was another. That's the same thing. Like, if it's truly just giving the players 12 random squares, we've played that one, where left of Blue Potion, all of first two rows in these are one players, and then these ones, and down is the other players. And it's like, sometimes one side has some shit, and that's just how it goes. But there'd be no reason to coin flip them at that point. A 3x3 play tic-tac-toe. I feel like that's going to end in ties a decent amount. Plus, that would be more... This would be another one that I think, from, like, Battleship's perspective, is probably more fun in vanilla, because you actually have, like, agency. Whereas in Beta Quest, it's like you kind of just move around, and you can't really focus on particular squares. Like, the squares you run into are the squares you run into. There's not a whole lot you can do. Okay, I should get back into Shadow, I think, now. Oh my god, please. I should also get the Mirror Shield. Oh no, I don't have hover boots yet. Yeah, let's get into Shadow. No, I'm not gonna do anything this afternoon. No one DM'd me. Usually Garg or Triforce has DM'd me. No one posted in the team bingo races, so I think probably people aren't as free this time. Plus, there's a Pokemon Go raid day from 2 to 5, so I'll probably participate in that a little bit. I don't think I'm going to stream this afternoon. I could get caught with the hook shot now. That would be new. This is new. Do we really need new thing? I guess we still need Spirit Temple. We need a Spirit Temple key. And we need Mirror Shield. I can hover to it, but it'd be nice to just find the loading zone that puts me there. That. I've done everything here. Except enter Jabu. I haven't entered Jabu. We need Kakariko to get into Shadow. I think I want Shadow first because Hover Boots will be helpful in Forest. Keep collecting hearts. I could get the hearts here. I'm not that worried about hearts. This is new. I also have a free square, so I don't really know where to place that. I guess we're just going to use that on the keys. I don't really want to do the keys. And everything else, well, see, now I could go get this key. But I don't think that's what I want to do. Okay, this is good to know for when I get the bigger wallet. Which I can just RBA. I need, just give me a cack, dude. Fucking fuck. So useless. There's been some good OT mods. I don't know how they all handle music. Some of them have like their own like music. Could be possible. Okay, focus. We gotta focus. Let's go. Yes, okay, perfect. Exactly what we wanted. This goes to Shadow Temple. Thank you. Hover boots and keys here. I always act like the text is still there. And I have to have an unused key at the end, which isn't a problem. That's no problem. We'll just ride the boat, get the key, but then not use it. He tied the run. We tied the run. We'll be in this temple for a little bit here. Could just do it in 2 trips. I could go do the clip, but I don't know. Kind of seems like I should just do it in 1. Get through and be done with it. Really? Oh my god. Yo, Triforce, thanks for the luck. What's up? Cryptic, it's going pretty good so far. We don't have too much left to do, really. Once I get the shadow stuff done. We have to get into forest and spend some time there, but once we get that done, then most of the, like, long stuff is done. Why did I think there was a chest? We're gonna just do this. First to third, well, it's first to 12. All of the white starred ones, I have. And I have 12, I started with 12, and I've been marking them off, and he started with 12, and he's been marking them off. So right now, I'm winning by 1, because I have 7 left, and he has 8 left. We're gonna do... I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we're not actually playing any line bingos or anything like that. This was a draft type... Oh, God. Dude. I don't have to kill these guys. Alright, almost done with Shadow. Almost. It's funny trying to get behind them. How many skulls? I've got 16. I'm getting 3 in forest already, so I really just need 1 more outside one. What's up, Groundon? How's it going? Nice to see you as well. Typical Sunday. Yep, RG streaming. Sunday morning. Longest tradition, probably the longest streaming tradition I've had at this point. Oh, we gotta go over here. I let them get too far away. That's hard. My beats per minute. It's looking pretty relaxed here. Alright, that is done. Let's get out of here. And let's get back to forest now. Still need the mirror shield, and I guess we're just gonna free square the keys. Okay. Thanks for the medallion. Oh yeah, we gotta get back to Ice Cavern too. I don't really remember where that's at. This ain't gonna do shit, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, bonus loading zones. Like when I got caught without the hook shot and it put me in the checkerboard room of forest. Like, that's not part of the one-to-one loading zone set, but sometimes you can just end up getting it. Same with certain, like, cutscene ones. They act that way, too. Oh my god. Get me out of here. I haven't done this yet. I don't... Dude, I don't need new... Well, I guess still loading zones would help. That's all good, Bunny Rabbit. You do you. Ah. Waste of time, I tell ya. Waste of time. It's okay, I'm trying to pay attention to my game. The bingo board, the chat, keep these loading zones in my head. So yeah, my attention is stretched everywhere. I mean, this is a pretty easy boss for a hard. How did that hit me? Okay, fine, Kashmir. Do you want Minuet or Requiem? Which uselessness do you want? Please. Minuet? Alright. Got it. Of the squares that he has, this one would still be problematic for me in Bongo, I think. Everything else I think I'd have been able to do. Which game is more broken, this one or DK64? I mean, I know DK64 is pretty broken. I don't know what its capabilities are in terms of, like, Ace. Or, like, the SRM stuff. Alright, Kashmir, here you go. Completely useless, changed my mind. It's just Ganon's castle. Ace stands for arbitrary code execution. So basically you are, based on your movements in the game, can like write code into the game. So like there's certain ways you can set up based off of the file name, or based off of like the angle of Link, or based off of like the direction, based off of like how much the joystick analog is like moved. Yeah, it's crazy stuff that you can set up with it. How? I don't know. But there's certain ways that you kind of like get into and access parts of different things in the game. There are videos on YouTube, I'm sure, that go over it in way better explanation with like graphics and things than I could. Okay, this is good for him. I guess we get another heart. Do we do this? 6, 7 3/4. Yeah, I need one. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm doing all of my squares now. I'm gonna do all of the green squares and all of the red squares. Alright, now let's Sun Song. I'd rather do that than go through the blue light, I think. We don't really need new things. I think a good way... I mean, obviously Mirror Shield would be great, but I can hover there. Also, finding Inner Spirit to get to a key would be good too. This goes to something. No. Okay, let's go do Forest. Let's go do Forest. Wait, I can't do this yet. I'm dumb. I don't have a bow. Well, that was very, very silly of me. I need the skulls, not the keys. God, what am I doing? Yeah, this is just Forest Temple tour at this point. I do need to have an unused key at the end, but that shouldn't be a problem, because... Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. We'll just get this key. This will be our extra key. I mean, I'm still only winning by one, but I don't know, it just feels like this is looking pretty good for me at this point. Never know, but... I mean, he could just find Morphin and Bongo real quick. Yeah, we're about to get 2 squares. We're, like, 8/9 to another one. Actually, even more than that, because it's 1 heart piece. Out of, like... whatever, I don't know. That was a dumb key. I shouldn't have got that key, because I'm gonna have to beat the red Poe anyway. That gets a key. So we're gonna have multiple extra keys here. Coinflip draft. We drafted at the beginning with different colors, blue and orange, and then we flipped a coin for who would get which one. I still have a free square as well, yeah. Don't think I need this, but we'll grab it anyway. I want to try something here. I don't know. Can bombs even damage them? No. Yeah, I should have thought about this elevator a little bit more when I was a child. Wait. Okay, I just had to think for a second. Could have sworn I already done this. Yup. Okay, almost done with this square. Then we just have one more quarter of a heart. Find Goron City again. That'll get me the third sword. I still need to hover to the mirror shield. Ice Cavern gets me Serenade. And then whichever thing is last, honestly. I could also get the Spirit Key and the Water Keys pretty quick at this point. Okay. Did I push that the right way? I did not. God damn it. Oh no, it's tied. Whatever shall we do? Not tied anymore. Okay, let me try and remember where that ice cavern was at. Ice Cavern, Mirror Shield, Goron City, Spirit Temple. Those are basically the things. And then wherever I can find a heart. How many shoes I got? Let's try it. Let's try it. Oopsie. Okay. Now, I just need Goron City for that square. Goron City gets me this one. Any heart piece gets me this one. Ice Cavern. I need I need water and spirit. Should we just flex and not use our free square? We typically don't allow the free square on the tiebreaker. The tiebreaker is usually not needed because it's really only if it's close at the end could the other person even have a chance at beating you to the tiebreaker. Okay, I think the only one I need now is water. I could hover to this heart on the roof there, but it's not really necessary to do that. That should be enough bombs for the rest of the run. Ha! Okay. Wait, what? Am I dumb? Yeah, I'm dumb. Yeah, that was very, very dumb. Yeah, 3 bomb drops in 3 bushes isn't crazy. Okay. What does this go to? Shadow? I think this one goes to Shadow Temple. Yeah. We're looking for Ice Cavern, really. Ice Cavern in Goron City. I think I know where Ice Cavern's at. I think it's... Is it Cack to Graveyard? That doesn't seem right now that I said it. I know where Water Temple's at. This goes to Temple of Time. Fuck. I know where Water Temple's at. Water Temple is the market to Temple of Time, up the stairs. Goron City I've been in like 3 or 4 times. I'm sure I will hit it again. The last heart I can get wherever. Ice Cavern, I'm not sure on Ice Cavern at this point. I have a couple ideas. Okay, what key can I get? Baal is actually staying pretty close. And he has 2 bosses. No, he has 3 bosses still. Those could all go, like, really fast. Fell a little far there. But I'd rather just get it for sure rather than fall not far enough and be trapped in there. Yep. Okay. Goron City. Any Heart. And Ice Cavern. Ice Cavern's the one I'm just not 100% sure on. I've done this so many fucking times. I mean, the score is actually still pretty close. And he can find those bosses quick, and he might have a free square in the waiting too. Probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't try and flex. I should probably use my free square. Yep, that's 9. Was this the ice cavern? This was something, wasn't it? Haha. Okay, we are so flexing. I can't believe 3 swords, 3 shields is going to be the last square I get here. I just need Goron City. Oh look, more useless warp songs. I'm gonna RBA the adult's wallet. I already have the chicken to do it. to get the... I'm gonna get the Giant's Knife, not the Goron Sword. I am not aware of such a hold R glitch. Can I remember any of the Goron cities? Probably not. Probably not. Just wait around till we find it. Alright. Infinitum, do you want Serenade or do you want Requiem? Neither have been played yet. Serenade. Okay. Just wasting my time. Why not both? You have to pay for that. Yeah, there's a cooldown. Fine, what soup? Oh my god, you guys are just trolling. Alright, that one was useless. Goes to Gerudo Fortress. And here's the Requiem. You literally trolling. They both go to Gerudo Fortress. Okay. Alright, can we find a Goron leaving here? Yeah, let's go. Requiem led. No, it didn't. Blue gauntlets, baby. Oh, I need the money first. Shit. Neither Serenade nor Requiem led here. I did this move. There were a million things I could have done there in Gerudo Fortress. Pretty convenient that there's enough money here to actually get it too. Because otherwise you'd have to like already have been farming that. Which, I mean, I probably could have done. Okay, do I remember this? Oh, I definitely don't. Okay, whatever.
GG.
GG. I was trying to set up a glitch where I would get the giant's knife but not pay for it. But I haven't done it since bingo tournament, so... This was an interesting game mode. I would definitely play this one again. I think the draft is pretty interesting, and then I feel like it could go kind of a bunch of different ways. I feel like these were pretty balanced. Like, looking at his stuff, if we'd have been flipped, would I have finished? I knew where... I had just found Spirit Temple. Could have done that stuff. I've been in Phantom Ganon. I've been in Bongo. The things like Zora's, it's like it's a matter of time. Would you have found it? I was in GTG twice. This one I definitely would have gotten. This one I definitely would have gotten. I was in... Yeah, I hit both of these. All of these things, I think, as a child. This one would have been kind of tricky because I didn't find Jabu till late, but we did have bombs. I could have hovered to them. Yeah, I think I don't know. I feel like if I had his side, I would have been done around this time. Like I don't think it was a huge disadvantage either way. I thought this game mode was pretty interesting.
The drafting aspect is what I find the most enjoyable. Actually, it's quite different because you don't want to draft the easiest stuff, but also you don't want to draft the hardest stuff.
Yeah.
It's a nice balance.
Yeah. And then it's always like reactive to if you pick something hard, then I feel like I have to pick something hard. Yeah, I mean, if he drafts Blue Potion, I probably draft Unused Keys just to try and keep,
And
like...
especially, like, if you look at the board, like, you have DC Skulls and Map in DC, but you kind of don't want to draft both of them together, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, so he was definitely playing to draft a split board, you know, like, balance it. Which I was also trying to do. So it's almost like we were trying to achieve the same thing together, but we're still like drafting against each other in a sense. So it was interesting in that regard, I think. Okay, I think I'll be around next Sunday.
Yeah, I should be around as well. In that case, thank you for the match and have a nice rest of your Sunday. Goodbye.
Later.